You know, this is what happens to all of us. We see things from a human point of view because we're humans, right? This is what happens. The Pharisees and disciples had very different problems, but they had the same root issue, and it was that they carried their own agenda. And their agenda was coloring the way they understood, the way they lived, the way they saw things, the way they followed the Lord. And the problem was that their agenda did not match the agenda of heaven. Do you know that this is our problem too? I would say it's just my problem, but I think it's all of ours. So I'll just go ahead and confess for you. We have our own agendas, and our agenda colors the way that we see. It even colors the way that we interact with the Lord, the way that we understand his presence in our life, the things that he says to us. The reason I get so comforted by Jesus saying to the disciples, do you not understand yet? Is because I am like that. No, Lord, I don't understand. I'm trying. Like you said this, and so I thought it was going to mean this, and now I'm down here, and I clearly know that you didn't mean that because that's not what happened. But I'm going back to what you said, and I still don't understand. Like, it's because I have my own viewpoint. I have my own agenda. I believe that when the Lord's going to break through, that it's going to look like this, right? I've been in that situation more than once where I'm crying out and I'm going, Lord, where are you? I thought you were going to come through for me. I thought there was breakthrough. I thought this was the day of promise. Like, what is happening? And he has to stop me and go, you're looking at things from the wrong point of view. You're seeing things from a limited perspective. You're concerned about superficial things, and I'm concerned with eternal things. And what I'm doing is of far greater worth than what you think I was supposed to do. In Matthew 7:21-23, I hate this passage. So I'm going to read it to you. Not everyone who calls out to me, Lord, Lord, will enter the kingdom of heaven. Only those who actually do the will of my Father in heaven will enter. On judgment day, many will say to me, Lord, Lord, we prophesied in your name. We cast out demons in your name. We performed many miracles in your name. But I will reply, I never knew you. Get away from me, you who break God's laws. In the Message, it says, hey, Master, we preached the message. We bashed the demons. Our super spiritual projects had everyone talking. I hate this passage because the thing about it is the people that Jesus is talking to, they thought that they had done what they were supposed to do. Right? They had the fruit of being a Christian, a follower of Jesus in their life, and they thought they were safe. They may have thought that they were pleasing the Lord. They were doing their best, and so they come to Jesus in that day, and he says, I don't know you. And they thought he did. It isn't just that they had deceived the people around them, but they were deceived too. It's possible to look clean on the outside and even be spiritual superstars and yet miss it. We all have. I think that a lot of times we're more like the Pharisees and the disciples than we're comfortable admitting. The truth of the matter is that none of us start out with the same agenda as heaven. Like, we come to Jesus for salvation. We come to Jesus because we need him. Okay? If you don't know that you need Jesus, right? We encounter his goodness and we're propelled into a relationship with him because it's impossible after you've tasted of his goodness to not want a relationship with him, right? And so we're compelled into this relationship because we need the hope he offers, because we need forgiveness, because we need healing, because we need something, because we want to be in heaven someday. We want that eternal security. There's something in us that propelled us into a salvation encounter with the Lord. But do you know that that's only supposed to be the beginning of the journey? That at some point, as you walk with Jesus, it's supposed to stop being all about you. Right? It's so easy in our relationship with the Lord to have it be all about us because he's so good. And because the world is so distracting. Because we don't like discomfort. You know, because something over here captures our attention, or we become worried about this thing over there. And so everything is just me, me, me. But heaven has more for you than that.